It is a full rainy day, and with the rain comes so much more. I mean, for one thing, rain has a wonderful ability to wash away everything that's happening, or everything that has come before. That's an interesting way to think if you think about rain as cleansing the palate of the world. And the world definitely needs a cleanser palate here and there. Palate cleanser. And so, you know what I meant to say, and I'm pretty sure I said the right thing, so we're going to go on. I hope you have your coffee, tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day going. I have my coffee in hand. A quick visual descriptor. I have long brown hair, glasses, a gray shirt, coffee mug, silver bracelet. We have the trees behind us and this wonderful dripping roof edge of the gazebo because it's raining. Well, it's sprinkling. It was raining more and now it's just sprinkling. I have my umbrella not too far away. I'm going to need it by the time this is over. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. And, you know, I always wish you all the best. I always wish you well. But today, I wish you something slightly different, and that's endurance. One of the things that we really have to do is last. Whether you're starting a business or whether you're running your own business, whether you're a content creator, whether you're in school, whatever it might be, the truth is we have to be in it for the long haul. If you really want something and you really want it to work out, you have to keep going. And one of the issues with that is oftentimes our doubts and our fears and everything else going on in our lives will be trying to convince us to stop. We've been at it too long. We're not where we want to be. Why don't we just give up? It's a tempting thought. But is it an honest thought? When we begin to feel like we might as well give up, we're not going to make it to where we want to be, usually that's because we've already done so much work and we're not seeing the results we think we should be seeing. And because we don't see the results we think we should be seeing, there comes that immediate afterthought. Sometimes it's a whisper, sometimes it's in the back of your mind. Sometimes it's just that thing that you don't want to acknowledge. It's there, but it's that voice saying you're a failure. That's a harsh voice, too. The voice of self-criticism, the voice of self-doubt, the voice of worry, concern. But stick with me, just like you're going to have to stick with your plan. Success doesn't come all at once. It's not an event. It's not an overnight occurrence. Success doesn't come from a few days or a few weeks of work. Success comes from preparation, study, action, a continuous movement forward in what we wish and what we want. Success is a Lego house. You don't put down a brick and have the whole thing right away. You have to stack those bricks, interconnect them, lay them piece by piece, make turns and bends and layers. And the only way to do that is with endurance. We must keep going. Success is not a sprint from one point to another. It's a marathon. Oftentimes, you're going to be going and going and going and wondering when you're going to get to the end. And then you'll hit some sort of checkpoint. You'll pass by a crowd that cheers, and you'll think, oh, I've made it. And then, shortly thereafter, the realization that you still have so much further to go will set in. Sometimes that realization, not too long after the praise, is definitely going to be one of those things that encourages us to quit. Do not be encouraged that way. Instead, consider how many miles you've already come. Consider all the work you've already done. You might have prepped for a month or a year before you even started your journey. Maybe you spent the last 3-4 years getting your schooling done so that you can start your journey. My point is, you've already done so much, and whether you're on week 1 or week 200, if there was a goal, you have to keep going. If there's some sort of metaphorical finish line, you haven't reached it, so keep going. And maybe that goal is a lot closer than you think. Maybe that end point, that marker of what you wanted, is right around the corner. Once those feelings rise up, once those thoughts come to us that maybe we should pack it in, it's then that you have to remind yourself to keep going. And that voice will get loud. That voice will get insistent and incessant, and will keep coming back. Even after you achieve your goal, you're going to have those doubts and those concerns, and then the inevitable imposter syndrome. Did I really earn where I am? Did I really work hard for it? Do I belong? And since success is really not an event, even when you achieve what you wanted to, that's only one part of success. The endurance race goes on. You have to continue. Obviously, it's going to be so much easier once you get to a certain point. And when you do, you have to keep going. Because there is another marker down the line. There's another race to compete in. There's another finish line. There's another crowd waiting to cheer. There's another goal. And much like our Lego house earlier, we go brick by brick. Maybe you realize halfway through that you skipped an instruction and a portion of it isn't quite right, so you have to actually break down what you've already built and rebuild it, and that too can make us feel like it's time to pack it in, but it's not. It's most certainly not. It's time to keep going. I believe that we all have the capability to win this endurance race. Do many of us stumble, fall, sit down on the sidelines for a bit? Of course we do. Doubt and concern and worry are natural parts of our lives. They'll never go away completely. But you do have the ability to outlast your doubts. Now get yourself a coffee, tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day amazing. An extra cuppa. You deserve one. And keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep striving for your goals. And once you achieve one goal, go for that next one. Very few of us have just one dream or goal or endpoint in mind. I'm sure that if you thought long and hard, you have many things you want to achieve. And I believe you can do them. And I believe you can outlast all the doubts or desires to quit that might come up. You will win this endurance race. Now, before I get going today, just want to share with everyone my website and digital gallery. And you're going to see that on your screen there. Let's see. Oh, it did come up. Good. All right. You're going to see that up on your screen there. Now, if you visit my website and digital gallery, you're going to find a whole bunch of my original artworks as well as my art prints available for sale. Art is for everyone, and I want to make my art available to anyone. So beyond just having the originals, I do have prints, because why should one person be able to enjoy an original and the rest of us just have to look at a picture of it somewhere? No, you can hang up one of these prints in your home, or you can get the original. And of course, you can contact me there. Maybe there's an art piece that I've done before that you don't see in the gallery. Contact me about it. Beyond that, you're going to notice that you can sign up for my newsletter. And if you do so, you're going to get news about new paintings and then all the other great things I'm doing. My live streams, my workshops, future projects, books, so many different things. But let me just talk to you about something other than just the newsletter and the website. But truly, get yourself a painting. I'd appreciate it so much, and you deserve the artwork. No, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, you're going to see this thing that says subscribe. And that little button that says subscribe, all the way at the very bottom of the page, click on that, go to that page, and you're going to see that you can actually subscribe for as little as $5 a month to support the artwork, but also to get even more insider information, to be invited to things like my workshops, my special events, to have that inside track. Of course, you can decide to subscribe at whatever level you want, but again, for as little as $5 a month, you get a whole lot. And most certainly, every month, you're going to be able to join me for workshops, events, or other things. I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe, and if not becoming a paid subscriber, at least subscribe to the newsletter and consider getting yourself a piece of artwork. I'd like to thank you for having been here today. I'd love to wish you well, because I wish you all the best. Be well, be excellent. I will be back in no time. I'll see you all again very soon, but I am out of here for the day. So, bye, everybody.